Alright, hey everyone. I've just got a EDC video for you. Just showing off what I got right now, I guess. And here we go. The phone, the same, iPhone 6. It's not something you upgrade often. I still have the life-proof case on it. I love this thing. I swear by it. I might be getting like a Mophie case or one of the new OtterBox charging cases because the battery life isn't as good as I like. Same old phone. Not old, but it's back in the pocket. I actually changed out my wallet. I've got tired of the extra large wallet, so I went for something extra small. I'm not gonna open that. It's... Let me get my ID out. You guys can't see that. Along with my credit and debit. Alright, so there's the inside. Just took out a couple cards. But money inside, random stuff. Very small, compact, works very well. As I mentioned, I was a driver, so sitting on the wallet for a while, it got annoying. And yeah. Coach, I know some people are like, oh, that's girly or whatever, but quite frankly, they work well. They hold up very well. The leather's soft. I could get like a saddleback or something for the price, but this is more convenient. I don't have to order the saddleback online or my Coach online. I can just go to whatever outlet store with my girlfriend or family and get that. Alright, so next, you'll probably have just seen my EDC pen video. If not, you should go check it out. Plug. But this is the Matthew Martin copper pen. I've been really getting into the copper carry lately. I actually have a copper Zippo. You might have seen in one of the previous videos. I have stopped carrying that. It's gotten annoying, but I still like having that in the collection. I also have a copper top that I'll carry every once in a while, and this is just what's in my pocket right now. But I wasn't carrying that today because today's my off day. I like to just play with the top while I'm at work at my other job, which is a pawn shop, just while I'm just not doing anything, I guess. There's always something to do, but there is some downtime. Pocket clip does bend out a little. The previous owner actually had these rubber O-rings on, which if it didn't include them, I would have just bought my own and put them on, because they hold the cap on very well. Yep, there's that. Next, I just did a video on the 15 from Grayson Cutlery. I'm also carrying this. Got my Warncliffe blade, or sheep's foot, same difference. And then got my bottle opener / flathead. So that. Next, I'll go with the multi-tool, I guess, of the day, which is this Apocalypse Green Sea Rancher from Swiss Bianco. It has, I actually brought out a standard Pioneer to compare it to real quick. So instead of the can opener, which comes standard on a Pioneer, it comes with this hawkbill blade, which is great for opening packages, or like while I'm in the yard I can trim one of my trees real quick. Works very well. Nice and thin. Next is the bottle opener with a half stop, which is also on the standard Pioneer. Fully open. Next is the main blade. Standard pen shape / spear, I guess. This one actually has a lighter pull than this one. This one also rocks the mirror edge. I just put that on there. This guy I haven't gotten around to doing it yet. The last tool, which is possibly the most different, is the awl on the Pioneer, which you use that just to make holes. And you got the standard scale with the engraving plate. I have got it engraved there with my last name, Jackson. And this one has a huge cutout in the scale to accommodate for the marlin spike / sacking needle. This thing is beastly. It's awesome. I love it. These were actually stopped a while ago. They've been making these for Swiss Bianco, just with what they have left from production of like the 1980s or 1990s or whatever, when they stopped making these spikes. So they've just been running on all the old hardware. This one still has the engraving plate, but you can see how much they had to cut out in comparison to this one just to fit the awl in. Yeah, Apocalypse Green. It's a very rare color. A lot of people love it. The camera's not doing it justice right now because the light is reflecting off it weird, but in person it's very, very green. It's like a candy apple kind of green. It's also got the red shield, which is actually darker in real life than in the video. I can see off my little LCD screen on my camera, but pretty cool. I got it on in my little leather carry case there, or my pocket caddy type deal. And the other thing, Fisher Space Pen, awesome pen, love it. It's a bullet that just resides right there, and that goes deep in my pocket. What's next? I'll leave my knife for last, but this is a lens light KO. You might blind yourself here for a sec. It has this amazing spotlight type of deal with very little wash on the outside, but it's very clear, very spot, and then you can zoom it in. So it's very concentrated. Excuse me. This thing, I like carrying it. It works well in the day, works well at night. It takes 2 CR123s. It's like 230 lumens, I believe, on the wide open mode, and when it's concentrated, it's like 500 some. But this light, it just throws so far. I'll do a review on this later, but in my backyard, I have a very large churchyard behind my house, so I call it my backyard. But there's a woods line all the way across the outside, and there's always like deer, or we had raccoons and a family of foxes living there a little while ago, so whenever I'm out at night walking my dog, I like to throw my light all the way over there just to check to see if there's anything there. And I know this light throws very far because I know I can send it at least 100 feet, if not more. Like, in the pitch black, I can probably send it like 2,000 feet. I really don't know. I need to actually measure it out, but this throws so far. It's amazing. I love this flashlight. I cannot swear by it enough. See if you can see the lens light on the inside. Right there. Right there. You can kind of see it back there. I also opted for the 2-mode one, so there's high, there's low. This is the lowest mode. It's like a moon glow. It's like 1 lumen versus the 200 some. It's got the McClicky tail cap. It takes 2 CR123s. It's got a titanium clip, and so you can see after a couple weeks of use, it's starting to get all scratched up and worn. But I don't care. I love this light. It works so well. I am entirely impressed by it. That just resides in my back pocket. Clip to the back pocket. And main blade. This is probably the most custom knife that I have right now. is Chris Reeves Nums on. It is a great knife. I actually bought a Strider and I was going to do a video on it, but then I ended up trading it away for this knife, and this is what's been residing in my pocket ever since. I love this thing. It's so strong. It's got a really late lockup, which means it's not going anywhere. I can trust it so much more than anything else. I don't care what people say. I love late lockup, but I also really like early lockup. I like all kinds of lockup, except for over 100%, which means it's not locking up properly, which is what my Microtech DOC has, which is why I can't carry it anymore. Just that sucks. But this knife, it's pretty cool. I love all the ridges on the back. It's got the old style pivot, which is this giant, awesome piece right here. It's got all these milled lines. This has a bronze anodization on it. It's really cool. I didn't expect to like it at first, but the second I got here, I knew I made the right decision trading that Strider. But the one problem is, up here, this is Idaho, and it starts to say made, but the guy that did the anodization, he just ground down this entire scale. It just says M there, very slightly. I don't know if you can see it. Looks like just a scratch, but that's where it's supposed to say made. He actually ended up grinding that away, which is also why the CRK logo looks kind of weird, the Chris Reeves logo. It's alright. I know what it's supposed to say and what it did say. It's a real Nums on. It has all the paperwork and everything that it's supposed to come with. I just love this knife. I'll do a review on it later. Also, the previous owner put these clear little O-rings on instead of the black ones, which I've seen red from Phil Wapner, I believe. And I thought, I could go get some red ones and match that bronze maybe. But these clear ones are actually pretty cool. I didn't even realize they came with them. Also, one more thing to note. Glass breaker, it might be dull, but it does work. I cracked a mason jar open with this. I wish it was maybe pointier so I didn't have to force my hand into it as much, but it does work. Alright. Thanks for watching. It's my EDC. Today is let me get the date for you. It is Monday, August 10th. Yeah, Monday, August 10th, 2015. That's my EDC. Have a good one.